Welcome, my friends of the interwebs. I had to come to an executive decision. All right, first of all, I want to say thank you to those of you who came through for me, as my subscribers always do, and told me that this was officially called the Blur. I don't know why I was thinking it was called the Blast, but anyway, yeah, this is called this is called the Blur, and supposedly because when you open it, it's like a blur. It does deploy awesomely, I must say. It definitely deploys with authority, and it's easy to close with one hand. Anyway, it needs work. Here's the deal. I asked everybody in my Kershaw for the Win video, I asked you to decide which one of these knives you wanted to see me torture test. And I mean test to the breaking point torture test. And I'll tell you what, I didn't actually count them because it seemed like every other one. One would say, you know, you wanted to see the Blur. Another one would say you wanted to see need work. And I gotta be honest with you, it seems so even to me, and I got so many replies that I've just decided to make an executive decision, and I'm gonna torture test both of them. I'm gonna do it side by side. I mean, they both have, for the most part, the same price point. And but I will say, you know, listen, the torture testing that I'm going to do, for the most part, is going to be real life. I'm not just going to destroy the knives to destroy the knives. I think that would be kind of a douchebag thing to do. Although, I reserve the right to use gunpowder and lead. I just, you know, I don't, you know, listen, I want to give these a good thrashing, but I want it to be kind of real world too. I'm not going to do anything, well, see, it's a real conundrum for me because I really do want to shoot these knives. I really do. But I don't know. Anyway, you gave me some really good ideas as far as what to do torture testing wise. I really liked some of the ones that, like the saltwater ones, because we all know that saltwater is hugely corrosive to metal. So I might try to combine, do a little something with that. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens, and hopefully you all are mildly entertained and somewhat educated. And I'm going to tell you guys, Kershaw, no matter what anybody says, Kershaw is a very good knife. And as far as I'm concerned, and I've said this in many videos, for the money, Kershaw is a lot of bang for the buck, no doubt about it. A lot of bang for the buck. So we'll see how these things pan out. The thing I haven't decided yet is if I'm going to do one long video torture testing the knives, or if I'm going to do several segments, like a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, whatever. I guess it all really kind of depends on how the torture testing goes. But I'm going to do some really interesting things to these knives. Hopefully they, I hope they stand up as well as I think they will. Because like I said, I've always been a really big fan of Kershaw. I mean, not to the point where I'm a Kershaw fanboy by any means, but I've always had a lot of respect for Kershaw for what it delivered. Also, I'm kind of curious how many people, tell me in the comment section, would you like to see me torture test a zero tolerance? And if so, just say, yeah, torture test, I'd love to see that. You know, if you don't care, just say, nah, who cares? But if you'd like to see me torture test a zero tolerance, go ahead and down there in the comment section, let me know. All right, so that's what I got for you. Oh, and when this is going to go down? Soon. And I don't know how soon I will post the videos. I'm hoping to have the videos posted in the next week, maybe week and a half. It all kind of depends because I got to do the torture testing, and I want to do it justice, and then, of course, there's the whole editing and whatnot. So, anyway, that's enough of that. I did want to, real quickly, I got a new package from Rusty. It says, thanks, bro. Rich wanted to show you our new kit. This one's for a 40 cal. All right, well, Latham sent me this kit. It's called the Rustysrags Pistol Care Kit, like usual. It's got a black label on it, and it says Law Enforcement and Military Edition, which I was intrigued with. Normally, their kits would look like that. So, and this is the rifle and shotgun one. But anyway, I've not seen, this is brand spanking new. I've not seen what's going on with this. So let's pull this out and see what all comes with this kit. Now, this is Law Enforcement Military, but I'm assuming that if you asked, I'm not sure, I never asked Rusty whether or not, or Latham, whether or not you could order these. But I don't know. We'll see. Rustysrags Inc., gun cleaning kit, Law Enforcement Military Edition, easy to use instructions, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, they give you well, most of this looks familiar. The rubber gloves and the cloth to wipe off the excess gun oil, silicone oil. Then, of course, the pistol sheepskin cloth, which awesome. And then they give you the little bottle of Rusty's silicone oil, the magic oil. This seems to be the only thing that I can tell that's unique about the law enforcement and military edition. So let's take a look. Okay, we got a gun brush and a swab. The swab it's kind of a Rusty's thing. I've not used one of these yet, but it's like the sheepskin, and he's went and attached it to a little pole, a little stick, for, I suppose, for, well, let's see. My guess would be to get into areas like that. Let's see if we can do this without blocking it. So, yeah, cool, awesome. And a 40 cal brush. Okay. All right. That's, I mean, you know. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, as you should know, if you go to Rustysrags.com and order from them, I do not know whether or not you can order the law enforcement kit. But if you go to Rustysrags.com, put in the MBV coupon code and save yourself 25%. Always appreciated from all involved. Rusty, by the way, people have always wanted to know what's in it for me. Rusty is good to me, and I'm good to Rusty. Let's just keep it at that. All right, anyway, listen, everybody. Look forward to doing the torture test on my Kershaws, and should be fun. Anyway, everybody, take care. See ya!